While the crypto market is quiet, there's actually big fundamental news still happening all over, friends. I understand we're still going through freak accident, multiple red monthly candles on others BTC. Ethereum had 4 red monthly candles in a row, and it feels like there's a lot of pain coming. But I mean, the green weekly super trend can be relied on for Bitcoin. A lot of people say it's over. It's still green. We never closed below this exact price of $74,000. I don't see anyone else using a super trend, which is good, which means the market probably doesn't want to go and fake everyone out, which is beautiful. Because as you know, friends, when everyone starts to use the same indicators, the market has a nasty way of tricking everyone. Now, what do you really do during this time? Because most people, friends, they have short-term views. So they're just looking at the Bitcoin daily chart and they're like, oh, is this going to go up or down? They're so focused on this short-term, man. Honestly, you're not going to get anywhere with daily charts, friends. Daily charts are a curse. You should not have any single daily chart. That is, friends, that is the way of, honestly, soy. That's leverage trading, soy. That's paper hand jeeters. And guess what? Yeah, there's 3 guys making it, but there's 300,000 people not making it. Okay, you want to make it in this game, you got to do weekly charts. You got to do monthly charts. Now, we are hoping that Ethereum smashes up later on. This is the Link ETH ratio. I hope, and I think DeFi is ready to go, friends. I feel like there's a lot of DeFi things that have come back. Actually, the final, at least the final moments of the bear market DeFi stuff, hopefully they're over, man. But I think like Aave, maybe synthetics, maybe not. Maybe I don't know about synthetics. Aave, ChainLink, Uni, anything in that DeFi pocket. Of course, PulseChain, Hex, and everything, and ETH. They're all part of the same package. I feel like it's time for them to like at least show something of the next wave, because the next actual like first cycle unicorn thing coming, friends, is real world assets. But real world assets, see, there's nothing you can really do with a coin in particular, because real world assets just means more liquidity rails for them to come and mint tokens and put them on the chain. But them doing that, or the big institutions doing that, you know, like treasuries and, you know, they say real estate, but probably not real estate. Real estate is boring for it. Real estate, but more like stocks and the treasuries and the bills and stuff out here. It'll basically boost the size of the crypto industry. It makes Ethereum go up, the network effects are bigger, and we all rise together. Yeah. So effectively what you're doing is you're taking the old archaic traditional legacy system, you're putting onto crypto, and then we're like in the outskirts of the city. That's effectively what happens. That's why we do have a lot of good things to come. Now, remember, friends, there were some interesting pDAI moves happening, infinite minting rumors and stuff out here, but this is what the pDAI pulse ratio looks like. See, this is it when it went down. Actually, if I zoom in right now, look at this. The weekly chart, friends, this nice bullish pop-up. Okay, remember, it's the pDAI pulse ratio. So it's showing a value near 200. If it goes to 740, it flips, I think, PulseChain. It's crazy, 3.5x, the whole actual train, right? It's about 150x to $1. Obviously, I'm not telling you to do anything. I still like the odds here. The story's still the same. People who don't believe in anything, because they saw it at 3 cents, they go, oh, you're bullish at 3 cents. Yeah, bro. So I was bullish of when Bitcoin was $30,000, I was bullish. And then it went down to 22,000 or 24,000. What does that mean? Oh, because it went down for 6 months. You're wrong. No, you're wrong if you're on leverage. Okay, that's not the game. Okay, you're like a little box guy. I'm an arrow guy. We're arrow people here, friends. We're here for the long macro trend. Yeah, like imagine you were complaining. By the way, there were people doing this, complaining that Bitcoin dropped from here. It dropped down. Actually, from here, it dropped down 37% from here. Bitcoin went from 25K here down to 15K. 37% drop. Imagine you were worried about that, friends. Imagine you're worried about that. Compare that to the guy who just kept DCA buying and holding. You get it? Well, that stuff is coming for the altcoins as well. And I've got to show you this video again, man. Sorry, this photo. This just reminds me of it's just taken me to different places, man. This picture of, I don't know what this guy's doing with the Pikachu hat out there. God bless you, sir. This is it. This is like, hey, we never made it. POV, remember. That's why it's funny to think about this alternative world, you know. It's good, friends. You got to laugh. Learn to laugh at yourself. That's what you notice now, friends. All the money made in investing is waiting, just like real estate. All the money's made in the waiting, the waiting and the waiting and the waiting and the waiting. So you got to entertain yourself. That's what we're here to do. And also, that's why you have to believe in something. Do you still believe? I still believe. Crypto's only 2.6 trillion. I think it's racist below 10 trillion at this rate. Real world assets are coming in. Ethereum's at a very, very cucked price. Yeah, it's cucked now, but it shouldn't be cucked forever. They're going to have some protein at some point. And talk about believing in something. Check this out. This is real. This is an NFT, friends. This is real. So think about the dedication. You don't believe in something? Look, man. He got his freaking NFT tattooed on his head. He's probably, that's him shilling it to the world. You know, I'm thinking like, sir, you could just wear a shirt with it, but you know, each to their own. Each to their own. So I made, friends, as you see, let's talk about grinding a bit, right? I've made 4,700 videos. Yeah. High value content. There are none of these shitty little 6-second filler videos. Nothing brain rot TikTok generation. Okay. Some say the greatest thumbnails in all of crypto. Okay. Thumbnail. Look at this. The word gifted with the, you know, these friends, autism capital. The logo. See, friends? Multi-layered secrets embedded within. By the way, this is our black swan. This is Vitalik getting his girlfriend. Multi-layered. Here's CoffeeZilla, who's a Fed, who just farted Richard Hart, doesn't report anything good. Interesting. Think about that grinding. Think about it, friends. Digging and digging and digging and digging. Not running out of energy until we get the trophy. Think about also the commitment, friends, of everyone out here. Like, if you're working a job, you're grinding. If you're holding, you're grinding. I know, because humans, friends, we have this necessity where we think we have to like do something to be grinding. Known as like the waiting is the grinding, man. The waiting is the grinding. Look at Bonnie Blue. All right. She bonked 1,000 guys in a day. Why? Who knows why? Her husband, I guess, just wasn't doing it for her. Think about that hustling. She bonked 1,000 guys. Didn't have to do much, just lay down there. But still, that's effort. You know? You got to keep grinding. We are continuing to grind. It doesn't feel good every day, okay? A lot of people thank me. They go, Sommi, thank you so much, because they watch all these other people. And because, friends, they show their face like once every week or two. Because, friends, trust me, it's a hellhole everywhere, right? But what they do is they like, I don't know what they do. They pop some pills or something, and then they can get this happiness out for like an hour, and they come and present themselves on camera. Like, everything's going to be great. Buy the dip, everything's going to be great. Then they go back and they just go back into their hole. You know, so it's all fake. It's all fake. But with me, it's real. All right. I feel the ups and downs here with you. Yeah. I don't like this whole brick wall mentality of like, oh, I feel shit. Everyone's like, oh, don't feel shit. Don't feel bad. It's great out there. By the way, people who talk like that, they're cucks. They're cucks. They are. I'll tell you a lot of stories later on, okay? So you're not meant to feel like that, okay? You're buying low, you're selling high. Okay, so what you ought to know is with the markets and cycles, you've learned this now, yeah. When the prices go down, the story is very compelling to sell. It's always your worst fear, the story. Infinite minting bug. This thing's going to get banned. This guy's going to jail. It always is something like that. And the opposite's on the top, where you're like, this thing's going to keep going. They're going to buy a lot more coins. They're going to do this and do that. It's always a compelling story. Really, really compelling. That's why watching the charts helps you more often than not. But also learning the story. That's why I'm here with every single day. Because you watch me, friends, I get a lollipop and I rub my fluffy microphone, right? Every day we digest the news together. And you see me react. Okay? Sometimes like, who cares about that one? Sometimes I'm like, oh, that's painful. I go, but the SuperTrend is still green for Bitcoin. I go, I feel, you see me every day, friends. I say, I feel bad in my stomach. I feel bad, man. It feels like it's over. I go, but facts are facts. Like, one, let's wait for the month to close. And two, like, we're still green here. Yeah. And when you hear that, you're like, I don't know, you almost have like this reaction, like you want to spit because you just hate the fact that, like what you know, friends, people want to feel bad. They actually want to feel bad. They want to feel bad. So they'll look for things to like, it's the bias, right? They'll look for like red thumbnails. They'll look for people who say it's going down. Yeah, and it's the same thing on the way up, by the way, just opposite direction. People want to feel good. So they want people to say, Bitcoin's not stopping at 228,000. It's going to stop at 1.25 million. We're going to run for another year. Donald Trump's not going to let this go down. That's what they want to hear. Yeah, but that doesn't make you a better investor if you're following that. Yeah, if you listen to it, okay, some say list EN. If you're listening, you're hearing carefully, you can eventually see, oh, the crowd and the cycles are synced. All right, that's what you want to get to. You don't want to get to this part where you're going, la, 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 I'm not looking at anything. It's like you're a soccer player, you're blind. You're blindfolding yourself. Yeah, you're like, oh, I don't care what anybody else on the team is doing, right? You have to have this situational awareness. That's why you watch me. Highest value content in crypto. Now, Ethereum is cheap, friends. We all know Ethereum is cheap. The Fibonacci's, a lot of people want to know how high Ethereum will go. But if you do a basic line here, you can do like a Fibonacci on Ethereum. Don't know when it's going to hit. But then like take your pick, right? Which Fib do you think is going to hit? 7,000, 11, 15, or 18, pretty much. Which do you think is going to hit? We don't know where it's going to hit. The good thing is, honestly, friends, it hasn't even hit Fib number 1. So that's why, friends, look, I don't like that this happened, but I do like the fact that I'm like, oh, every single thing is cheap. Really, 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 really cheap, which means it's kind of like easy. Like you don't even have to think about buying anything if you're continuing to buy. I ran out of money a long time ago. A lot of people have. But if you're, a lot of people, friends, you got DCA money coming in, you're still adding. And that's cool. That's fine. You're earning money from your job. You're throwing whatever you can in. Remember, from the Clip Finance reback, I throw it into pDAI. It's actually down from when I threw it in. But yeah, there is opportunity out here. I know the dips has been vicious though, but it is what it is. And I want you to think about this. What I'm about to tell you. Every time I read an essay from someone who FUDs coins that are down 70% or more, it says in my head a translation of, I like to sell the dip instead of buy the dip. That's exactly what I hear in my head every single time. And you know those people, they never see it like that. They never see it like that. They don't see it as, oh, it's a buy ever. What they say is this time is different. They go, this is not a dip. This is the beginning of a crash. It's going to drop another 99%. And look, I get it, friends. What we do is, in our brains, you and I, as soon as we say that, we go find the couple of charts and we anchor to them. Yeah. We find Luna. We even find Hex. Yeah, we find Hex, friends. Trust me, it's very easy for me to go, oh, look, Hex was down 70% here, down to 15 cents. And then it dropped to the combined Hex price. It dropped another 93%. So you were early from selling 70%. Yeah, you were early. In that one case, man. In that one case. And maybe you can put 5 cases or 10 cases. Okay, but how many are there out there? How many cases of dips do we have in crypto where they kept going for the cycle? Way, way, way more. But you have to hold the whole cycle. You have to play the whole cycle. So I understand it, friends. Like you can't just have this, oh, buy everything down 70%. Oh, no, we're not saying that. We have that. But if we keep anchoring, if anyone anchors to those very, very bad scenarios, you're honestly never going to take a swing at anything, you know? And now I'm just going to play for you some nice, gentle beaties. So, in crypto, friends, remember, I digest the news. This is why you watch me, okay? I'm giving you the highest value content in crypto. I'm giving you information that you're not going to get on the other mainstream KOLs. You're not going to get them, okay? Because they have offices to pay. They have bills to pay. Maybe the founder's got to make back $100 million, Rainy Boo, right? Maybe whatever it is, okay? And he has, just to let you know. Okay, what I mean by that is, remember, friends, from the story, Rainy Boo, I think he had like 200 million net worth. 50% of it was in Luna because Luna grew from like a 500K investment or 100K, it grew to $100 million. It did 1,000x for him. I think it was 100K to 100 million. He didn't get out. It dropped 98%. So in his mind, he's down 100 million. And then a lot of people have noticed on Crypto Banter, the show's become a more mercenary, where it's way more like pump and dumpy, way more up and down, change your mind every 5 seconds. And it always used to be like that, but like super aggressive, like next narrative every 3 days type of stuff. And it's been a bad reputation that's been spread out all over crypto industry. Like every time Crypto Banter account posts, go check the replies, go check everywhere, on YouTube, Twitter. It's always like really negative reputation, okay? So I'm here to just tell you what's actually going on here. So with CryptoBand or anyone else, they can't report on the stuff I'm reporting on. They can't actually, and here's the thing, they've got to cover so much fluff. They can't spend time like I do on high value content. They can't do that. They can't get, and like, because friends, your edge is refining over time. Like, who cares about going to cover like some interview with the Bybit hacker and the exchange out here? Why waste an hour there? No, why don't we talk about what's going on with pDAI and the on-chain stuff? Why don't we go talk about the Pulse ETH ratio? Why don't we go talk about what the Hex origin address did? That's actual alpha to get in there. That's actual real alpha, so you understand more of that. Why don't we go do that? Why don't we go speak about that? It was because of there's sponsorships and there's affiliate links and the stuff out here. And then there's the episode, everything just gets filled with junk, and you just got to fast forward 90% of the stuff. That's how most shows appear, friends. And they get workers, they get employees. The employees, they've got an art dude, they got a water cooler. They got to pay for that stuff. They got to pay for that. Everyone's got to pay for the stuff through ICOs, to all these sponsorships. And okay, everyone's got the hustle. I'm just telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Put your goggles on, all right? Put your mog goggles on, your moggles, and start filtering. That's what I do, yeah? You can, look, I'm just telling you to be smarter, friendly, and wiser, all right? So, and keep your back straight, of course. You don't have to make the decisions I make. I don't care if you don't. I don't give a shit. I'm telling you that this is what's going on. This is how I see it. If you don't want to listen, cool, go watch them. But when you're watching trash news like Wanker Guru, who are literally, friends, fading Richard Hart, defeating SEC, fading Hex origin address, making big moves, and then celebrating, oh my God, Solana turned 5 years old today, guys. Wow, Telegram coin is up 2% because the founder was freed from jail, guys. Right? So when you're watching and you're subscribing to that junk, your brain gets filled with this TikTok generation shit. And like, it's interesting, friends, how the crypto industry, you know, who we think are the good guys. You know, we put these people on the good guys because this is what you know. We actually know this, friends. Everyone knows this from PulseChain community. Mr. T-Bird knows this. Johnny Chaos knows this. All of us know this. You hang around long enough and let the movie play out. The good guys turn out to be backstabbing scum bad guys in crypto. Yeah? And then the bad guys, you're like, wait a minute, this world's full of grey. They're not actually that bad. All right? It's how humans, we organize ourselves with this crypto media and stuff, just like how we do with other news out there in the real world, friends. And people get corrupted. They have agendas. There's incentives. You saw what happened, friends. The US government, the Coconut Intelligence Agency, they were paying $500 million a year to the whole world, every media organization, to write about LGBTQ issues and transgender drama and controversy. And like, oh, let's go research foreskin over here. Let's talk about this. And it's all by design. Why do they do that? This isn't conspiracy, friends. This is part of the playbook, okay? Part of the Coconut Intelligence Agency playbook. They got it from that Yeltsin guy. I forgot. It's some Russian dude from the 70s. He came out and just gave a speech to American college universities. He said, okay, when you want to corrupt a society and you want to keep it at bay, what you got to corrupt it from within. So what you do is you distract all their strong, warrior, smart, capable people. You distract them with useless news. Like, oh, is there a rainbow on this cake to support LGBTQ3 up down pDAI logo, Batman symbol, Litecoin logo? Is there a, so that's what they spam the front news with that. Oh, this person didn't use the pronoun. Let's go lose our minds, because it's filling your head with that. Yeah. Now, when I was younger, I didn't used to believe it. And then I watched this guy give the strategy. If I can find the video again, I'll show it to you. So I was like, oh, wow, there's literally, it's talking about this in the 70s. In the 70s, in the 80s. It's literally happening right now. That's what they do. All right. They're paid. The soy boy journalist fans. Have you ever met a soy boy journalist? You don't have to pay him for much. It's literally some soy milk. It's like, I'm not joking. Okay, I was about to say $3.80, but the real number's not far off. $500, they'll just spam the airwaves. $500 to $2,000. That's how much they're getting paid. So when they give a $500 million payment, it's like every soy boy journalist friends, you got to remember, all they do is writing stuff. So like they're easily replaceable, and like it's just words everywhere, right? So these people they have lower jobs and they're run by billionaires. They're just there for the control of everything. And once again, it comes down to money. Like friends, we're talking about the good guys and the bad guys and stuff out here. Let's talk about Pavel. All right, so Pavel is a Telegram founder. I love Telegram. Okay, on Telegram, my username is what is it now? Sommi Telegram. Come to your friend Sommi official as well. Telegram's great. But I just want to show you what actually happened with Pavel in this story. So once your mind opens up, right, you know, oh wow, I'm not gonna figure out what the hell's going on for these other trash crypto news media, of course. So, well, do you think they're gonna be giving you pump and dumps that are gonna dump on your head, or do you think they're gonna be giving you alpha good stuff like I do, where we have long-term fundamentals and we just need them to catch up over time? Of course, you're gonna get pump and dumped. Now, Telegram founder Pavel, friends, was arrested. Why? He refused to delete Telegram data for Israel government. Just to let you know. Just so you don't know, a lot of people don't know this. They go, hey, why'd they arrest him? Is because, friends, okay, what happened was, do you remember the peanut butter and jelly and the ice cream guys, right? Palestine, Israel war. Remember the fake World War III fart and stuff out here? Remember around that time, about a year ago? A year and a half ago. So what ends up happening was, in Telegram, I think this Palestinian or Arabian group came out, and this group came and it was like a public group. I think Israel was attacking Palestine, I think. And this group started coming on Telegram, and they were sharing leaked database information from the Israel government. They were sharing some of their secrets, I think. They were sharing the addresses and the names of their soldiers. So they were sharing information in there. It was sensitive. Now, I don't know exactly what else was there, but that's the two I heard. They were sharing like the soldiers, who they are, and they're sharing other secrets, right? Maybe spies or something. Who knows, right? Just information on them. So what ended up happening was Israel, obviously, friends, like if you're in control of a country, you got to do this. You're like, oh, wow. How is this information getting searched? See, on Twitter, they control Elon. Obviously, Elon just goes, deletes everything for them. But Telegram didn't. And Telegram is getting popular. It is popular. So they went and they got all the big guys. Right? Obviously, Israel. It was obviously because Israel friends were the one that getting leaked information. Right? It wasn't happening in America. It wasn't like European citizens. It wasn't China. No. It was Israel. Okay. Then they started to be this randomly appearing in the news that people, government bureaucrats, are ordering Telegram to start monitoring their data and to come to the table and give in to the European demand things. Now, obviously, it doesn't take a genius to figure out, like, because they weren't leaking, like, you know, like, if you're from Sweden, they're not leaking, like, the Sweden library book collection cards or something, right? So here's Pavel on the left. Now, Pavel had a girlfriend. Okay, I think he's still with her. I don't know. Maybe he's still with her. Are you that retarded? Juli. Now, Juli Vavilova. Basically, I think she's like 18. I think he's like 40. They're hanging around. He's got a private jet. Remember, he's a billionaire, right? TON, Telegram founder, Telegram coin. So they demanded access. Israel demanded access for Pavel's servers. Because they were like, hey, man, you can't have this on. This is trade secrets, bro. We've got to get you done. And Pavel says, no, I believe in freedom and rights. I believe in privacy. Under no circumstances are we ever going to introduce anything like that. Telegram is open source and everything out here, right? This girl, though, see, innocent bystander or Mossad agent, okay? This girl, coincidentally, now, friends, Pavel knows he can't go around in many countries. He knows. He's Russian, yeah? He can't go to many countries. He knows they'll try. You're Russian and you're a billionaire, man. All right? He knows. She somehow, out of the blue, convinced him, hey, can we go to France in our private jet? She says that to him, yeah? This is her. You'd go her, but be careful, friends. She might do one of those poison perfume stuff on you and, like, rob you know what I mean? And get your kidneys missing the next day. So, basically, she goes to France with him, and then where they're moving around in France, she takes an abnormally large amount of photos and selfies and uploads. Now, she doesn't show him, but for some reason on this trip, she starts taking selfies of him and her together where they are, and he's in the background. So obviously what they've done is it's an alert signal for the people in the country. Oh, we're going to this place. Make sure you're there. We're here. We've landed. and stuff out here. Hey, letting everyone know to come and do the thing, right? Now, because this is secret stuff, friends, remember, they don't, it's not like she can't just go, hey, French authorities, come and get it. It's the French, the real French authorities, like the basic people, they don't know what the hell's going on. This is deep state bug eater stuff. So she basically honeypot trapped him, yeah? So they were able to take him, and then Pavel got arrested. He got located. He got arrested into jail. They sat him into jail. I don't know if you guys remember. I was covering it. They sat him in jail, and he had like this little window of time. They basically sat him down, and they go, "Hey, you gonna give us access to the Telegram servers now, or what?" Now he played hardball for like 6 hours, and then he gave up straight away. Obviously, they did something to him. They could, I don't know, friends. They probably put, you never know, they probably put a gun nozzle up his butt. Okay? Okay? Maybe forcefully. You never know. So, obviously, they did something to him. And then he came out. He did a total 180. Yeah? He did it. Eventually, he did a 180. So, he basically, as he got arrested and all these other, it's totally bogus charges. It's like, oh, you're committing crimes against Europeans by not, because that's how twisted European are with their fat lactating man boob government, unelected bureaucrats there. Like in Europe, friends, it's unfortunately this is what the beautiful European people have to suffer under this. In Europe, basically, you go to jail if you send a clown emoji from the UK. You gotta literally go to jail. That's what they do. So, if you don't give something a thumbs up, that means you're technically giving it a thumbs down. So we're gonna arrest you. That's how sick and twisted the officials are there. Once again, the government, scum government. So with all this news, friends, wanker guru crypto news websites celebrate all of this with positive fluff pieces and reports. So remember I told you, Pavel did a full 180. He came out. He goes, okay, Telegram, not safe, not open source stuff. It is moderated now. We're gonna do the stuff that they need us to do. And you could tell he's every time he makes a statement out of it, he increases the amount of stuff they're doing. Yeah, because that's what they know, friend. They know they've got to do the slippery slope. They can't tell you, okay, it's fully controlled by the government. The data can be checked. It's not. They don't start like we're going to open up for 5% of it. We're just going to prune the illegal stuff. And then we're going to prune, not just the legal stuff, a bit of the mid-illegal stuff, and then that's eventually how you get the slippery slope. So it's kind of funny, Pavel. Look at her. She's a crypto coach streamer from Dubai. Yeah. What are you coaching, bro? What are you coaching? How to get on a dick? So, man, you got to be smarter with your money. You're a billionaire walking around, but it is what it is. He's never going to make that mistake again. Yeah. So that's why I'm showing it for you, friends. Richard Hart goes to court. Yeah. Hated by the crypto industry. Hated. Still hated. Hated so much, Kraken and other exchanges list tokens that literally just get rugged on the exchange. All right? And Mexi and all these other, they'd rather list vaporware rugs than list a Richard Hart coin. That's how irrationally hated it is. Irrational. Yeah. Goes to court. 11 lawyers. Uses the same lawyers as Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Quinn Emanuel, Quinn, look him up. Thank you, Mr. Nuclear Herbs. Defeats the SEC, gets a big win for the entire crypto industry. What does Wanker Guru and the other crypto websites do? Nothing. Nothing. Richard Hart cares so much about privacy and your own stuff, friends. You can literally download the files to run your own PulseChain and PulseX website. And Hex, you can literally download the files. You download them. You run them locally. That's how much he cares about cryptocurrency's principles. You do the own work. You run the publishing code. It's yours. You are in control of your destiny. Yeah? So I don't care if you hate the guy. I'm just telling you, these are the facts. I honestly, I don't care, friends. I don't care if someone says, I like him. I don't give a shit. I'm just telling you, this is the facts, okay? On the other hand, Pavel gets honeypotted by a girl, gives up everyone's rights. What does the crypto mainstream media do? Nothing. They suck him off. Now, maybe he deserves to be sucked off, but why aren't you reporting on someone who's actually fighting for the industry? Instead, since the arrest of Telegram CEO Pavel Durov, a mysterious woman has hogged the limelight. Why don't you report on that? Wanker guru. So they refuse to cover PulseChain. That's okay, friends. Honestly, we are the news now. We don't need you. You scum soy boy jeets. You pump and dump, trash, subhuman filth, bug-eating, bug-worshipping scum. You backstabbing thieves. We don't need you. We are the people. Did you not learn anything from the meme coin revolution of 2024? We don't have to put up with your stuff. Oh, you want to invite us to the conferences? We'll make our own conferences. 3 of them. Community grassroots run. Oh, you want to list us on an exchange? We'll make our own exchange. Uniswap? I dare you to try that again. We'll make our own stablecoin too. That's it. We do the work, friends. Oh, you don't put us on the bubbles? We make our own freaking crypto bubbles website. You are not going to hear any of this from Wanker Guru and these other, and Coin Butthole and others fake crypto media. You're not going to hear anything. Now, why am I so convicted? It's because I know what I'm going to be saying when they invite me to those big YouTube channels, and I've got to talk to the audience and go, guess what? You've been gatekept for 2 years, and you can't say you didn't hear about me. I have 5,000 plus videos on YouTube. You know who I am. In fact, the same people you're listening to for your shitty news are following me. That's the worst part. They've been keeping me from you. They've been keeping PulseChain from you the whole time. They don't want you to buy low. They want you to get wrecked. They have an incentive to keep you getting wrecked. Oh, stay in the Bitcoin forever. The Bitcoin logo can do no wrong. Come and leverage trade on this exchange with a 1% win rate. Highest value content in crypto right here. Information asymmetry. And I am so convicted, the price doesn't even go up, but the fundamentals get stronger and my voice gets louder. Because my voice is not correlating to the price chart. My voice is correlating to the fundamentals. You are not going to get that for under $5,000 per mastermind group, my friends. I promise you that. Instead, you can be watching Wanker Guru and Coin Butthole about useless information. Hey, guys. Or you can look at real news. Top 5% of victories, by the way. Sommi fan token. Yo! You made me the Terminator. Funny. Look, man, you don't have to believe me. I don't give a shit. I'll just tell you now. When this thing is done, you're going to wish you had more. That's how every story has happened. Have you ever met anybody who knew about Bitcoin before 2020? Before 2017? Have you ever met them? They only say one thing. I should have got more. Nipples will be pegged. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.